Welcome everyone. This video marks the introduction of a new format type for this channel. In addition to the author interviews, I will also be talking about movies. And as you can tell from the title, today I'm talking about Encanto. The movie is about the Madrigal family living in Colombia and how every member of this family has a magical power except for maybe the main character herself, Mirabel. And this movie is about Mirabel's journey into understanding why she doesn't have a magical power and how she and we as the audience discover what her powers may be after all. Let's start with the animation. It's just brilliant, fresh, colorful, vibrant, enchanting. Now it's a really good directorial decision according to me to give life to the character Casita. And Casita is generally the elements of the house the Madrigal family live in. So the windows, the doors, the staircase, they all seem to be controlled by an invisible force. And so the point being to bring to life an inanimate character just reflects upon the excellent job done by the animation team. So I want to talk about the songs in this movie. So according to me, there are two functions songs seem to be performing in this movie. Catching us up, catching the audiences up to the backstory and the background and the past of the movie. And the other function is the songs are providing a glimpse into the inner emotional worlds of the character. So for example, the first song where Mirabel is describing to the kids of the neighborhood the different powers of the various family members, as well as the song about Bruno and the song with Abuela where she describes how she met her husband and how they found the candle. These songs primarily work as providing the audience with a background. And the songs about the three sisters where Mira is talking about her desire and her wanting to have a power herself. The song with Luisa where she's talking about the pressures and the burdens on her, as well as the song with Isabella, where she's talking about how she does not want to be perfect all the time. These songs provide an inner glimpse into the emotional worlds of the character. So these seem to be the two ways in which songs are functioning in this movie. I also want to talk about what I call the triple suspension of belief that happens with songs in animated films. We as the audience, when we go in to watch the movie, there is a sense of suspension of belief. We know what we are watching on the screen may be make-believe, may not actually happen in real life, but it's just a way for the filmmakers to put across their point. In the case of animation films, we go one step further because some of the things that happen in animation films don't even happen in regular films. So there is sort of a double suspension of belief. And then in the case of songs, in real life we obviously don't break into song and dance, but we as an audience expect that and accept it when we watch it in a film. So this triple suspension of belief that happens with songs in animated films means that it provides a very crucial opportunity for the filmmakers. It is a responsibility of the filmmakers to use this triple suspension of belief wisely, effectively, judiciously, and I think the filmmakers have done that here. Also, as far as songwriting, in the credits of the movie, Lin-Manuel Miranda is being credited with original songs. So I'm assuming that he is responsible for the lyrics. Lin-Manuel Miranda is of course the superstar behind Hamilton, the Broadway musical, Tick Tick Boom, and his directorial debut, I believe, in The Heights. So songwriting in a vacuum is anyway difficult. If any of us is asked to write a song on any topic, it is anyway a difficult endeavor. But then to write a song that is constrained by the parameters of the storyline seems to me to be even harder than writing a song in a vacuum. And so to that end, for me, the lyrics in this movie are just meaningful, funny at times, and just overall enjoyable. So shout outs to Lin for doing a really good job there. Also shout outs to the team behind this movie who managed to rope in Lin for this movie. Not only does he have a Latino background, so even though he's from Puerto Rico, I believe, he is as good a person as any who would understand the Latinx culture really well. But also with his background in Hamilton, this just seems like an example of authentic casting by the filmmakers. This brings me to another aspect of the movie that I wanted to mention, which is the notion of minority representation. I think it's fair to say that historically Hollywood has done a poor job of representing minority in movies, whether that's the non-existence or minimal representation of minority characters in movies from previous eras. And when there were minority characters, they were reduced to caricatures or worse. Now, whether that's due to the business decisions of the studios or a reflection of the cultural norms of the society back then, it just seems like a shift in the right direction, and some may argue there is still not enough diversity. So shout outs to the filmmakers to have the main protagonist as a minority character. Another choice that the filmmakers have made and that the audiences have accepted is having the main character in glasses. So kudos for that bold choice. Lastly, I want to talk about the messages that one can take away from this movie. On a macroscopic level, it's introducing the audience to the general Colombian culture and the way of living, their importance of La Familia, family first, pride of family, the dynamics of the community helping each other, and also people in a position of privilege having a responsibility to help out the community. And on an individual level, the message that a person should be comfortable and confident in who they are, with or without magical powers. And also the responsibility of society. It should not be pressuring or judging individuals, but seeing the good in them and what they can contribute. And so with these powerful themes and messages, backed with a strong technical and creative team, this movie becomes a must-watch. So that's all on this movie from me. I also have some videos of author interviews that I did recently. So if that interests you, be sure to check that out. Until next time, thanks for watching.